Welcome to Top Rank Central, where we dig into the most unforgettable moments. Today, we're diving into the lighter, and sometimes surprisingly awkward, side of power. We're counting down the 10 embarrassing African president moments ever caught on camera. Get ready for some laughs, a few winces, and proof that even leaders have their oops moments. Let's roll. Starting our countdown at number 10, the unexpected nap. We've all been there, right? You're in a long meeting, the air conditioning is just right, and suddenly, your eyelids feel like they're carrying lead weights. Well, imagine that, but you're a head of state, and it's caught on live television. We've seen various instances of African presidents, usually during lengthy speeches or official gatherings, seemingly drifting off to dreamland. One notable moment involved a president whose head did a slow, majestic descent onto his chest during a high-stakes regional summit. The cameraman, bless their heart, lingered just long enough to make it a classic. Perhaps he was just strategizing in his dreams. Or maybe he just really needed a power nap after dealing with, well, everything. Coming in at number 9, the misunderstood handshake. The diplomatic handshake is an art form. It's supposed to convey respect, camaraderie, and a touch of statesmanship. But sometimes, it goes hilariously wrong. We've witnessed instances where a president reaches out for a handshake, only for the intended recipient to be looking in a different direction, or worse, completely missing the gesture. One memorable clip features a president offering a warm hand to a dignitary who was mid-conversation, completely oblivious, leaving the president's hand hanging in the air like a lonely flag. You could almost hear the crickets. It's like being left on read, but in real life, and with global implications. At number 8, the tripped entrance. Even the most poised leaders can fall victim to an unexpected curb or a rogue carpet. The grand entrance is crucial for a president. You stride in, confident, in charge. But what happens when that stride turns into a stumble? We've seen a few instances where African presidents, making their way to a podium or down a red carpet, have had a rather undignified encounter with the ground. Luckily, most times, aides are quick to steady them, turning what could have been a full faceplant into just a slightly awkward dance move. It's a humbling reminder that gravity spares no one, not even those with motorcades. Number 7 brings us to the microphone malfunction meltdown. You're about to deliver a powerful speech, a message for the nation. You step up to the podium, tap the microphone, and nothing. Or worse, a horrible screech. While technical glitches are common, a president's reaction can turn it into an embarrassing spectacle. We've seen moments where presidents, clearly frustrated, begin yelling into a dead mic or aggressively tapping it, practically trying to beat the sound back into existence. One president famously threw his hands up in exasperation, muttering something under his breath that probably wasn't "God bless our nation." It's a moment that makes you think, even presidents struggle with tech support. At number 6, the wardrobe mishap. From ill-fitting suits to forgotten ties, or even something more unexpected. We've had a few instances where a president's attire became the unexpected star of the show. One humorous moment involved a president whose ceremonial sash somehow managed to come undone mid-parade, leaving an aide scrambling to refasten it while cameras rolled. Another time, a rather large stain appeared on a president's pristine white shirt during a press conference. Was it coffee? A rogue pen? The internet had a field day. It just goes to show, even your tailor can betray you. Midway through our countdown, at number 5, the where am I? Moment. You're at a grand event, shaking hands, waving, smiling. Then you turn to leave, only to realize you're heading in the completely wrong direction, perhaps towards a broom closet instead of the exit. This navigational blunder has been caught on camera more than once. We've seen presidents confidently striding off course, only to be gently redirected by a whispering aide. It's the equivalent of walking into the wrong classroom on the first day of school, but with Secret Service agents. Easy mistake to make when you're used to people telling you where to go. Number 4 on our list, the unscripted dance move. Music is powerful, and sometimes, it just hits different. We've seen presidents, usually at cultural events or rallies, get caught up in the rhythm and break into a spontaneous, sometimes questionable, dance move. While some are surprisingly good, others are, well, let's just say they're more enthusiastic than graceful. One particular president's dad dance at a youth event went viral, featuring a series of stiff arm movements and foot shuffles that looked like he was trying to put out a small fire with his feet. It's endearing, but also a goldmine for internet memes. Cracking into our top 3 at number 3, the public slip of the tongue. In politics, every word is scrutinized. So when a president accidentally says something completely unintended, it's bound to be embarrassing. This isn't about gaffes or policy missteps, but rather hilarious linguistic blunders. Imagine a president accidentally congratulating the opposition, or declaring something completely nonsensical due to a Freudian slip. One famous moment involved a president accidentally referring to a neighboring country by the wrong name throughout an entire speech. It was corrected, of course, but the internet never forgets. It's like autocorrect, but in real life, and with potentially diplomatic consequences. Our runner-up, at number 2, the unruly flag. The national flag is a symbol of pride and sovereignty. It's meant to be treated with utmost respect. So when a president is posing for a photo with a flag, and it decides to become rebellious, it's cringeworthy. We've seen instances where a gust of wind wraps the flag around a president's face, or the flagpole itself decides to become uncooperative, making for an awkward wrestling match between the leader and the fabric. One particularly memorable moment saw a president almost disappear under a giant flag that billowed upright as the cameras flashed. You can practically hear the aides screaming, "Hold the flag! Not the president!" And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, the most embarrassing African president moment ever caught on camera, at number 1, the chair catastrophe. This is a classic for a reason. Imagine a president, a dignified leader, approaching a chair to sit down, only for the chair to either mysteriously move, collapse, or simply not be there. The result is often a sudden, undignified plop or a confused flail. One iconic moment involved a president confidently backing up to sit, only to realize the chair had been slightly nudged, resulting in a rather comical descent onto the floor, captured from multiple angles. It's a moment that combines physical comedy with the inherent dignity of the office, creating an unforgettable blend of shock and pure, unadulterated hilarity. It serves as a reminder that no matter how high up you are, gravity always wins, and furniture has a wicked sense of humor. And that concludes our hilarious, and sometimes mortifying, countdown of embarrassing African president moments caught on camera. It just goes to show, even the most powerful people are human, prone to everyday blunders, much like the rest of us. Which moment made you laugh the hardest? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane and want more top-tier countdowns, rankings, and deep dives, make sure to hit that subscribe button for Top Rank Central. You won't want to miss our next video. Thanks for watching.